Hey, what's up team? Today's a classic day. We're doing upper pull, lower push. We're doing an elimination style workout, AB times 3 in each station. All right, we do have a finisher, quick finisher at the end. We just hit 30 seconds of lizards. So be ready for that. Go straight into 30 seconds. You could do lizards or you could pick a different exercise if you want to, but just make sure you're ready. We're gonna cue them the last few seconds. Get ready. We're going into it straight away. So we finish everybody all together on a high, all right? That is the workout. Pretty straightforward with the stations. There's lots happening though. So let's go through just a couple things. We do have the kettlebell or Y-bell option out there. So you could use either or both or neither, all right, for the lateral squats, and then the bent row 5x5 on that one as they are bent over, proper hinge, 5 on the right, switch 5 on the left, all right? So that is gonna be our high risk station today for both of those exercises, both the lateral squat and then the bent row. So floor coach, make sure that you start there, really help them with their form. All right, with that as well, a couple of AMRAPs in there. We're gonna get the heart rate up in between. Lots of good functional movements today, lots of core as well to make sure we're getting ready to really coach and cue, bracing the core, holding, slowing them down on those spider planks, especially as well, okay? Reverse crunch, make sure that they're not doing leg raises and leg swings and flop around, but actually reverse crunch. Actually crunch back, tip the pelvis back towards you, pour the water out the backside of the bowl on that one today. All right, so for my pro coaching tip, I've already put a couple cues in there for you guys, but I want to give you one more. For the high risk station, the lateral squat. Sometimes this is a good one to really help people with. So a couple cues that come to mind. One is to actually push your hips to the corner, okay? So just make sure that we're not going straight back, we're going to the heel. We're sitting it back into the side, back into the corner. So you gotta get that sassy hip going on, really poke your hip out to sit back. Your foot should be flat, and your weight should shift slightly back to that heel as we're sitting to that single leg, okay? Another thing that I like to do is either A, give them a box or a stool if someone's really struggling with this, so they have a target, all right, to sit their hip back towards. Because I think sometimes sitting back, especially if you're gonna try to get a little bit lower on that one, sometimes even I feel like I'm going to fall backwards if I really try to push the depth on that. So if somebody's getting into that squat, feel free to give them a box. You can't have them even sit or tap their hip to a box. Just again, make sure that they're sticking their hip back to sit down on that box, all right? And then the second one, which is kind of fun, is just like go behind them and be like, hey, I know you can go a little bit lower, really sit back, sit in that heel, don't be afraid. If you fall backwards, I'm gonna catch you. So just kind of be there, be ready, actually catch them if they fall or give them a little push back up. But be ready so they can really start to push that depth and challenge them on that squat there. That's what I got, friends. See ya.